All right, our next segment brought to you by my friends at Stamps.com. And you guys, there was a little discussion about Stamps.com over on the group here recently. And just to clarify things for you, very motivating, yes, motivating. We say motivating here. Just to clarify, Stamps.com is just the place to purchase your postage. They don't actually do the shipping. So I just wanted to clear that up. And Stamps.com actually, you guys, anybody ever go over and use the click and ship over from the USPS site itself? Anybody familiar with that? Well, guess what? Stamps.com runs that. That's how big they are. The post office uses Stamps.com to run their software, okay? So eBay is run by Pitney Bowes, which is, you know, the other big postal company that we don't really like to talk about. But Stamps.com is the other. So Stamps.com is very, very tightly integrated with eBay. You can do all of your postage there, although if you are a top-rated seller, you get a little bit extra discount on your postage shipping directly through eBay, okay? Now, if you're not a top-rated seller, you get the same price. So you get commercial-based shipping costs over on Stamps.com, and if you're a top-rated seller, you get commercial price plus, just a little bit extra. Okay, that's how that works. That's why some people say, you know, it's the same for me, and some people go, no, it's cheaper over on eBay. But, you know, you can insure to places like Russia, Brazil, all those problem countries. They do all of those countries for you. So it's a great place to go to do your international shipping. You can get a free account, free, to integrate your eBay sales. Yeah. And Lisa has that link for you. It's stamps.com/ I always get it wrong, so I wait till she puts it up there. Okay, so just Danny. So stamps.com/Danny gets you to the free version. Now there is a pro version. I have the pro version, $15.99 a month, and with that, I can print shipping for anywhere. It doesn't just have to be an eBay sale. So totally worth it for me. I ship stuff to family and friends. In fact, ooh, you guys, the book, those of you who ordered my auction house book, it's on its way. Yay! And all labels were printed through Stamps.com. If I hadn't had Stamps.com Pro version, oh my gosh, it would have been such a nightmare. But I have it. It's all good. They are on their way. You will have them in a few days. That was quite an ordeal. But yay, they're done, yes. Okay, so a couple of my scores this week. I bought a whole bunch of these vintage Barbies at the auction house. I don't know why I bought the Barbies, because they're not really my niche, but you know what? They were going cheap enough that I thought, what the heck? So I bought these Barbies, and I've learned a whole lot about Barbies since I bought these, by the way. Did you know there's like special pink label, and then there's black label, and then there's all these little different categories of Barbie. Anyway, this is one that I sold. It's item number 221267291533. This is a 35th anniversary Barbie. She's basically a reproduction of the 1959 brunette Barbie. And she sold for $59.95. $59.95. And I've sold a couple others up in that price range too. So I'll take it. All right. And this next score I had, I've held on to this a while. You can see I had it priced at $249.95. I guess you could see if I gave you the item number. 2213-0302-1130. Got this last summer at a yard sale while I was out in California with my daughter. And between the two of us, we got a whole bunch of stuff from this guy. And he had this vintage art print that just had a look to me. Just had a look, kind of in an ugly frame. It's got green velvet around it. Not very attractive, but hey, you know, vintage. Anyway, it sold I took a best offer this morning of $125. $125. Oh, I hope the buyer's not watching because I only paid $10 for it. So I will take that profit. Still totally, totally worth it. I will take it. I love selling art, you guys. Art's great. You never know when it's going to sell. I guess that's the mystery of it. I bought some more today. You just don't know because it's one of those very, very subjective things. The right person has to come along and get that piece. Yep. And some of you need to be a little bit more patient. You know who you are. All right. And I had an Etsy. I should have brought it in here and I didn't. I was just looking over at my printer going, oh yeah, I had an Etsy sale. So let's see if I can show you on the picture. Let's see. Show you on the picture. I sold this Celadon bowl here. Ta-da! It's pottery bowl. I got it in a lot of stuff at the auction, and this one bowl sold for $90 over on Etsy. I told you how much I love Etsy. Yeah. You can get my auction book over on the website. Maybe if Lisa has a minute, she can go dig up that URL. Should be over there now under books. But if you go to the DanniApp.com, I have a tab, books. It's the first one. So, all right. So I've got stuff all over my desk and way behind schedule. So let's get to it. Plush of the week, guys. I got two things where you need to think outside the box. This was in the plush section at Savers, and it's not plush, but it definitely brings good money. This is a pillow. I love pillows, guys. They are just as easy to ship as plush. So those of you who don't do toys necessarily, but do home decor and housewares, don't ignore the plush section because you can find stuff like this that's still going to sell. This giraffe pillow was $3.99. Of course, I had 30% off. Savers is running their little stamp cards right now, so you fill one of those up, you get 30% off. I will sell this for about $30, $35. One silly pillow. Animal print. Big deal right now. Big deal. All right. I'm going to keep myself straight. Okay, here's the other little think outside the box. Now, these are not the really exciting ones. They're still taped together. That's how I bought them. There are versions of this that sell for as much as up to $150. So I wanted to mention it because be on the lookout for the Hulk hands. Ta-da! Now I paid $5 for these. They were half off. Red tags were half off that day. So I paid $5 for these. I would not have paid $10 for these, by the way. Would not have. Unless they were the ones in the package that bring the big bucks. So these are just the plain old ones, and these will bring about 25 to 30. Still not bad. Not bad. Hulk hands. Hulk hands. All right. And those are both things are found in the plush section. So that's what I wanted to point out, that you want to keep an eye on that plush section, even if you're not selling plush. Okay, I had an exciting day at the auction house today. Oh my gosh, you guys. I'm going to have to do a video because there's stuff that there's no way I can show it to you on the show because it's big. I bought a five-piece, had to count, antique East Lake. And for those that know your old antique furniture styles, East Lake is very desirable style. And I got a settee and 4 chairs. Oh, I'm so excited. I paid $400 for the set. I am probably going to list it up in the $2,000 range. I'm taking the plunge into bigger items that have to go freight. That's my thing, 2014. I got some other antique chairs, antique rocking chairs. Oh my goodness, what else did I buy today? I bought a lot of crazy good stuff today. I snuck a couple things home already. I usually go Mondays and pick up all my stuff, but I did sneak a couple things home, including I got a lot with not 1, not 2, Blair, here we go, but 3 Christopher Radko. Not just Christopher Radko, but Disney Christopher Radko. Now, the Mickeys are going to sell, one of them for about $85, the other one for about $50, okay? But this is the one I'm really excited about. This is the one that caused me to spend $100 for the lot of 3. This is a very exciting limited edition Donald Duck in his case. He's marked on the back. He was a limited edition of only 1,500, okay? This is a very exciting piece. I knew Sherry would get what I got here. Bottom line, there are none of these available for sale, and there's no completed listings. This is definitely something I will put up for auction, and I'm thinking I'm going to start it at $99.95 and see where it goes. I suspect it's going to go somewhere in the $150 to $200 range. Yep. Yep. So sometimes you buy a lot of stuff for one piece in the lot. Not to say that this is small potatoes. This will pay for the lot right here. But, yeah, we're going to go for it with that one. All right. Now, I bought another Disney item that sadly is just not as great as I thought it was. So we all do the dud thing sometimes. So this is a Disney collector's doll. Now, I'm going to kind of test my own theory with this one because these have been selling in the $20, $25 and lower range. I'm going to list him for $59.95 just for giggles. We'll see. If not, you know what? I collect Disney, so he can sit in my collection until he's worth something. So that is the joy, too, you guys. If you collect something, it's a perfect thing to also sell. You already know how to value it. You know how to find it and look for it, and you get to enjoy it while it's on your shelf. You think so? Oh, good. Sherry is the Disney queen. So I'll get back to my auction stuff in a minute because I want to share this one because this is a really exciting find. I was at the Salvation Army the other day just doing a quick run through the little Sally's boutique that they have there. Here was this sitting there. Ta-da! You guys know what this is? Let me open it up, show you. I can't believe it's in its original box. They've got their sticker on it. Let me take that off real quick. 1950s Angel Tree Topper. 1950s Angel Tree Topper in her original box. Original box. I did not even look this up on my smartphone. At the $8 they were asking, I grabbed it. I grabbed it. They sell for about, would help if I had my notes in front of me. I just looked her up right before the show. She should bring about 50 plus, 50, 60. Yep. Okay, back to my auction stuff. So, something you guys may not know about me is I played trumpet all through junior high. I tried to keep going in my freshman year of high school, and Mom slapped braces on my teeth, so I had to give up playing the trumpet. But I will tell you that, you know what? I don't remember the fingerings for the tune, but I was happy to say that I could actually make the sound out of it, which I'm not going to do right now. But this actually ends up being a very, very good trumpet. It is, I am guesstimating 20s, 30s based on the case. It comes with its original case. There's not a dent on it. There's a lot of wear, which is pretty normal with brass of this age, but it's in Indiana. And now I have to do a little more researching, do some measurements and things, because this brand actually sells upwards into $1,000. Minimally, I will get, $200, $300 for it, and I spent $75 on it. $75. I was happy about that. I'm not going to stand that up on end because while I say it doesn't have any dents, it could by the time I was done. Oh, so something, when you guys are looking at musical instruments, the important stuff, like on a trumpet, these are your valves, and you want to make sure these are all pressing easily and they pop right back up. Okay? That's like the most important thing. Also, on anything that has a little, and some of your wind instruments have, pads. You want to look for the condition of the pads, make sure those are in good shape. So those are some important things. And on a brass instrument, any kind of denting is really, really bad because it changes the sound. So true musicians are not going to buy, Okay, one last thing. This is about 50 beaded glass bracelets. Now they're not Pandora. I call them Pandora wannabes. Pandora is like the name in beads, glass beads, but they are all glass, and the name is, I know, I wrote it down, Alexander Califano. Yeah, all right. So I paid $60 for the entire bag. Now, it turns out these sell anywhere from, $15 to $18 is kind of what the prices I found. But let's do the math, guys. Let's do the math. If I have 50 of these and I sell them for $15 a piece, somebody give me that number. I don't have a calculator. Yeah, dollar signs. 750 bucks. And I paid 60. I get to write the listing up one time, and I just keep replenishing. Oh, 650, 750, inconsequential. By the way, Beth, this one has cats and mice on it. Just saying. Beth is my cat lady. Yeah, I know. I love that kind of listing. Yeah. Very exciting, very exciting. So, and I've got more great stuff. Oh my gosh, I got to go tomorrow and go pick up the rest of the stuff. I can't wait to show you guys the rest of what I bought. It was a really, really good day at the auction. Really good day at the auction. Too good. Yeah, don't tell my husband. He hasn't shown up here in the chat yet, has he? Good. He's supposed to be getting the kids ready to go out for sushi tonight, so hopefully he didn't hear that. Oh, I got his Christmas shopping done too, so I'm not going to say what that is because it would spoil it, but as soon as he gets them for Christmas, then I can share what that is.